Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back. It is time for some more ModSauce here with Snoresby, episode number 10 in our series, and I'm here working on a little bit of a contraption that we're going to probably be using in today's episode. I wanted to do a little bit of an experiment here before we actually went and built the thing here in the mining world, but what we're going to do is try out spawning some mobs here in the mining world, because normally when you go to dig around in here when you go mining, there's none to be found in the cave. So I wanted to test whether or not you could actually spawn copies of stuff using the auto spawner here. So we're going to try. So we got this thing powered by these wind turbines, which is hopefully going to be enough energy. It doesn't look like these are rendering properly. It might be my texture pack, I don't know. But I've also got myself I got myself enough ender pearls. I farmed them up, got myself a safari net, and I went to the nether and killed myself a wither with my looting to sword here, and yeah, so let's test it. So for those that haven't seen this build before, I did it in my ultra hardcore series. So what it does is you got the XP tank, well, you got the XP drain that you stand on, and it drains your XP from the XP bar into the tank. Then we have the XP shower onto a sewer, which converts the XP to essence, and then once the essence has been converted, it'll get shipped into this pipe. I actually can turn that to auto export. Although I think it's out the bottom, so it shouldn't matter. Uh-oh. Let's turn that back on. Alright. And then the essence will go into the auto spawner, which is powered, and it's got the safari net in there, so let's see. We can get ourselves some zombies. Whoop. XP flying everywhere. Awesome. Well, it looks like it's spawning stuff, and they're not despawning as soon as they get here, so dang it, I don't need this rotten flesh. This build looks like it's going to work. Alright, so plan is going to be, for the start of this episode at least, get this thing built so I can spawn myself a lot of Enderman. And yeah, we can get all of those collected up. I'm going to build myself a little base in here, probably not too far from the portal. And we'll have to make sure it's within a chunk boundary. So let's actually lay that out now. What is the button for chunks? F9. Alright, well, this chunk boundary here looks good enough to me. Let's start laying it out. So the way that the grinders work is in a 5x5 area in front of them. So I don't want the spawner to be too big. Otherwise the grinders won't be able to kill them properly. So how are we going to do this? The problem is the auto spawner spawns in a 9x9 area as opposed to the 5x5. So let's just put this thing down in the middle where we think this is going to be. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So about here somewhere. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 5. So that's going to be the boundaries, I guess. I don't know whether I should be putting it right on the chunk boundaries, but oh well. So the spawning area is going to be within this cobblestone here. If we put our auto spawner here, that's going to do the 9x9. I might have to build myself, maybe, that's a problem. If we put stuff on the chunk boundaries, because we're going to need a pipe essence around. I might have to build myself 3 more of these mob grinders, and we'll just have 4 of them going, because why not? We've got that many resources, and we're going to be mining this whole world up here soon with a bit of a mining tool I plan on making. So let me go ahead and get working on that. Is it just me, or is the audio a bit low? That's video. I'm going to turn all this up. I think it's fine. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to have to build myself a few more grinders. I'm going to go ahead and get myself a few more things ready here. We'll go ahead and start making this thing, and it should be pretty sweet. So I'll see you guys in a sec when I've got everything I need. Alright, let's get to building this. So far I've got everything set up here and ready to go in my inventory. Let's hook up the main thing. So we're going to want the energy and the fluid conduits into this middle one. So let's run those straight down. We're also going to want to hook up, well, let's these up for now. Also going to want to put on some insulated redstone conduit as well, so we can control this thing with the redstone signal. And I'm pretty sure we put the conduit switch on here. And that way you can click this and it'll power it or not, and then that'll prevent it from spawning anything when we want it to like pause or whatever. So that's pretty neat. Alright, let's go ahead and, oh man, I'm probably not going to have enough of this fluid conduit, am I? We'll be right. At least if we can get one side going, that's good. Definitely not going to have enough. Oh well. But yeah, the grinders actually get a bit of mob essence out of each spawned animal, so we want to hook power up to that. We also want to hook fluid conduits up to that. We also want to hook up the power, so let's go ahead and do those as well. This building isn't very pretty at the moment, but we'll end up changing that down the track, I think. Also, let's hook the power up over to this side. Run it across. Doesn't... Oh, are you kidding me? One short? God damn. Alright, well, we'll get to that eventually. But also, we're definitely going to want to put these item conduits on. Just because we're going to get plenty of mob drops out of this. Hopefully all of the ender pearls, which is good. So, let's run this across. Won't have to hook this one up to the middle one because nothing gets exported out of the spawner, obviously. Alright. And we'll put a chest down right about here somewhere, I think. I don't have a chest on me. Alright, well, let's go back and craft up a few more things while we're waiting. I've got myself a Enderman trapped inside of this safari net here, so that is good to go. But, alright, let's grab ourselves some iron, some redstone. Get this smelting up while we're getting ourselves a chest. What upgrades can we make this straight to silver? No. Alright, let's see what sort of chests we can get. You know what? We don't need any other size. It would have been nice, but got any copper? Copper chest will do. Alright. Come on, not crescent hammer, conductive iron. Lucky we have plenty of this conduit binder lying around. It's pretty cheap, so I think we made a lot of it a little earlier on in a different episode. Alright, let's hook this up and get this thing running. Keen to get a whole heap of ender pearls here. And we'll be able to hook this thing up to our AE network here soon enough. Alright, where's this last bit missing? Right here. And put the chest on there. Configure this thing so that it is on insert. And I think everything here should be good to go. Now, I just need to figure out a way to be able to reach up inside here. I was hoping I'd be able to, while that conduit was here. Awesome. So, no work's going on right now because there is no... Wait, how's the essence in the network? I have no idea. Well, we're going to need to get more of this fluid conduit anyway, so we should do that while we're waiting. And, well, actually, we got a little bit here. And also, we'll have to move our power across. Oh, look at that. We have power cable over here, funnily enough. Well, where do we want to put this power? I'd imagine probably somewhere close by. Like right here, I guess. Be a little bit conscientious of where we put this stuff. Alright. Sweet. Well, that works. The mob essence isn't necessary from the sides yet. We'll run it to the front here for now. Actually, we'll run it off the side because why not? So, our setup was the sewer goes on to there, I guess. We'll tell that thing to export. Swap these all around. And this will be some sort of temporary thing. I'll definitely make this look a lot nicer eventually, but I just want to get this working for now. Am I going to be able to stand on there? We'll find out here in a second. Get this shower on. Alright. Alright, fill that up. Mob essence should be going all over the place. Hopefully in the middle here as well. Why is all this XP on the ground? Essence, it's not going in. How's this thing configured? If I could just reach it, that'd be great. Let's have a little look. Insert. Mob essence. Why is it not filling this thing up with mob essence? Maybe there's not enough in the system? Alright, plenty of levels in there now. Why is it going all the way over here? That is one thing I don't like about this system. Alright. Maybe it's going in now. Nope. Alright, let me have a look why this isn't working properly. I will be right back. Alright, it fixed itself up. I forgot that all of these little conduits have an internal buffer, so let's turn this thing on. I think we should be good. Got our Enderman Safari net in here. Spawn exact copy, no. Fingers crossed. This works. Let's have a look. Come on, Enderman. There we go. There's one. Hey, this is what I like to see. And it's going to get loud here very quickly. Let's turn the hostile creatures down. Look at that. Probably a bit overkill on the grinders, but that's what I like to see. Oh yeah, ender pearls for days. Probably could get this a bit more efficient and have our looting sword going, but for now, this is seems to be working just fine. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit, guys, and grind this thing out, get myself a few ender pearls, and then we'll get working on getting a few other things going. Alright, so it actually has been quite some time since I recorded last. It's actually been in the space of a couple of days, and I've been playing a little bit on and off here. The farm itself, the Enderman farm, has been going alright. I'll show you guys what's been going on. It's alright, we're just limited very much so on power, but we've got plenty of stuff here going on. We've got a few ender pearls that I've already got back at the base, but we're going to be playing with a little bit now. A few ways to improve it. I want to be able to use my looting sword there. I think that'll be not a bad option. So I'm going to try and do something with that here to start off with. But I'm also making myself some other toys here from Ender.io. I've got myself some electrical steel. We're going to make ourselves a capacitor bank, which we're going to take there to charge our system to spawn stuff. That's one of our issues. The other issues is I wasn't getting many ender pearls. Actually, I can just chuck this here, can't I, to charge this thing up. There we go. That's what I like to see. Yeah, what I was saying was we weren't getting enough looting effect from our 4 grinders, so I'm going to try and get myself a way of using this looting 2 sword at least. I should also say, I've got myself a few goodies here. I went off and did a whole heap of mining stuff, and I made myself a few tools that were going to help that. So the first one was a item magnet. If I shift right click, it turns it on, and as you can imagine, if I drop something, I pick it back up straight away. So that's pretty cool. You can make that using this magnetic north and magnetic south and this radiant core, which are all pretty straightforward, as you can see. The next thing I made myself an amethyst hammer and an amethyst pickaxe, mainly because we had heaps of amethyst from the mining I did previously, and these things are actually quicker than cobalt and have a better mining level, or the same level. I think their mining level is cobalt from the look of that, so pretty cool, but they're unmodified at the moment, and they're good. And I also made the /dev/null, and this thing is a pretty neat little tool from OpenBlocks, I think it would be, yes. If you shift right click in open space, what you can do is set the block up to hold one particular item. Now if I get this cobblestone and throw it out and pick it up, we got 57 in the dev null. Now if we go ahead and grab a bit more, I don't think I've actually got it set up for there just yet. And yes, I will move this block to the center of the room upstairs eventually, just not yet. Let's grab a whole heap of this. If I keep clicking that, it's going to go in my inventory, but you can see it's not actually going in there because the dev null is actually consuming it. So it only allows you to get one full stack of the particular item in your inventory that you've selected here. So that's a neat little tool for when you're digging out a whole heap of cobble while mining. But if you're wanting cobblestone, I guess it's not the right thing you want. But yeah, we've got all these ores here. I want to set up the ore processing, hopefully in today's episode, if we get time. But if not, that'll be first thing next episode. So we can get heaps of quarries going, and I don't have to go mining anymore. But, like I was saying, capacitor bank, it is charging up. Hopefully our tree farm is going to keep up with that. Let's have a quick look downstairs and see. But we're going to try out some of the spawning mechanics from Ender.io. Oh, these things. Ah, yes, I see. Alright, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it won't kill it, but we'll see. Alright, let's go upstairs and make these few things. So the first thing I want to make is the attractor obelisk. You can see it requires some energetic alloy, which we'll have to make a few bits more for, and an enticing crystal, which you need the soul binder for, and I think I'm pretty close to getting that thing. But while we wait, I need to put on some more of that, what's it called? Find out here when I go to put it in the machine, because I've forgotten the name of it. Nope, I just put that in glowstone. Smelt this alloy up, alloys only. It's this energetic alloy. We need a few of these pieces for a few other things, but We need the soul binding, the soul binder, and I've got everything we need for that. I actually had to go out and kill a few zombies and some skeleton skulls for it, but we've got one now. And this thing's going to allow us to make a few things. Let's put that in there. Alright, what have we got? Cool beans. So, the first thing we wanted to do was make ourselves one of these enticing circles, which you need to put one soul vial with one emerald. And you need to have the soul vial filled with a villager. Now you can make that, I've done that already just to prepare us for this. But let's go ahead and get us our emerald, which I've got plenty of from our mining trips. Chuck that in like so, and then you need to add experience, and luckily we've got heaps of it, so there you go. Although it didn't look like it used much because we got so much of it, but alright, this should be nearly there. And now this is how we're going to adjust our spawners here to spawn other things later on. So that is cool. Alright, now I've got that. Let's see what we need for the remainder of our obelisk. Alright, we've got the enticing crystal. Oh, I'm going to need to make another machine chassis. That's alright. They're not too hard to make. And what was the last component? Our energetic stuff here. Energetic alloy, there we go. So now this thing draws mobs towards it, specifically the mobs the effect by placing their soul within the device. So we've got our soul vial here, we've got our capacitor bank here, and it's got a little bit in there. It should be enough for what we're going to try out here. I want to see what this is like in terms of an effect, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. What I'm going to do is disconnect. Let's actually get our Yeta wrench out here. I'm going to disconnect our energy from our grinders here so that we can just primarily kill them ourselves rather than letting the machines do it. Right, so this thing's going to fill this with energy, I presume. So let's run it. I want to capture one of these in a soul vial here. Hopefully it's going to do it here soon. I want to get in there from the back, probably. They're going to kill the first couple that come into here, but that's alright. But we'll capture one here. So you right-click on the mob you want, and it yeah, fills it in. So neat little feature there. Let's plug that back up. These things are going to drain energy over time. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. See, wow, it's actually still getting energy. Oh, it's because the conduits have a heap of energy restored within. So you can see it works alright. Plenty of ender pearls. But what I want to do is place down... Actually, let's get a few more of these that we don't need along the line. Oops. What did I undo there? Nope, that one's alright. Grab that one as well. We need that one. Whoops. My mouse is playing up on me. Alright, let's go pick a few of these up. Because I'm going to want to plug in our attractor. So where do I want to put this thing? I haven't really thought about this too much, to be honest. If I put it on the ground here, so we're going to want that here. Is that going to be close enough? And then they'll walk here. I don't know, I'm testing this out for the first time if you guys probably don't realise that. Yep, still can open that. Let's actually move this across one to where this brick is. And hopefully they'll stand on top of it. But we'll see. So hopefully this is getting energy. Awesome. And then we'll put our soul vial in. And I dare say this thing's out of mob essence. So let's fill it up a bit here. Oh, that thing's going to kill it quickly. Oh. Looks like that's in the way, but yes. Oh, that is exactly what I want it to do. So then I can get my looting sword and give him a bit of a hit. Oh, okay. It looks like our our machines got to him first. Ah, that's annoying. I don't have any levers to turn them off. What I might have to do is just take them out for a second here, guys. Let's have a go at this. Yep. Let's I can't pick them up with this one, can I? I might have to use the other wrench. Grab you. Come on. But yeah, it'll spawn them all. We won't get any mob essence, but I'll get the experience from it. And hopefully... Well, I don't know whether I got that one either. But I'll get myself a nice looting sword, and hopefully reap the benefits. I can also use this for other spawning mechanics as well. I'm going to play around with here if we have enough time. Getting ourselves a blaze spawner as well. Awesome, look at that. I might have to upgrade this thing to get a bit more power from it, but dang, we're going to get ender pearls so much quicker. Already got a stack and a bit. So tesseracts and all that good stuff will be coming soon. So what I'm going to do, guys, is quickly get myself prepared to actually use these broken spawners to grab ourselves a blaze spawner that we can try out here and hopefully use a bit. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in just a bit when we're ready to try that out. Alright, so I'm actually doing a quick bit of enchanting here, and I wanted to show you guys a neat little thing. I've put sharpness 5 on the ender, and I've got it to 12.25 attack damage, but I've made myself a vibrant crystal. You can do that through an emerald and some vibrant alloy ingot nugget things, I don't know. But you chuck that on here, and make sure you've got enough energy, enough levels, sorry, and this thing then becomes empowered. Now, if I hold shift while looking at it, what it does is it's 75% extra damage absorbed by power, empowered 2. Ooh, ender crystal, travel. I'm not exactly sure what all that stuff means underneath, but how do I turn this thing on? Is it V? Nope. Shift V. How does this wing work? I might actually have to give it some power somehow. That powering it up? Yes, it is. Awesome. But increased skull, Enderman don't teleport when hit. So I'm not exactly sure exactly what it does. We're about to find out, I guess. I'm going to take this thing and start hitting some Enderman over at the spawner. So let's have a look at how that goes. I might sleep through the night quickly, just in case. But yeah, hopefully this thing will one-hit them, or get close to one-hitting them. Lucky we've got infinite amounts of XP, that's for sure. Alright, let's get this thing juiced up. Oh, hang on, out of juice. Lucky I've got plenty of that on me. Alright, Enderman. See, oh, it still doesn't fully damage them, but does a lot better job. Now, how do I turn this on? Oh, it's actually using it, so I'm not exactly sure. But ender pearls for days, look at that, let's turn this on. How many ender pearls we've got? Let's count these as we're grinding this away here. Look at this, easy ender pearls, guys. This is what I like to see, and then hopefully we'll be able to get the blazers doing the same thing. So quick stack of ender pearls. I'm going to keep grinding this out, and then like I said before, I'm going to go ahead and get the blaze stuff ready to go. We're going to try and get a blaze spawner going using the ender IO mechanics. So that should be fun. So I'll see you guys in just a bit when we're ready to do that. Alright guys, so I'm about to start making our Enderman spawner, no, our blaze spawner here. I've gone to the nether and got myself 2 soul vials full of blazes here. There's actually a, I don't know whether I can show you guys, dimension, is it 7 is the nether? No, maybe it's 6. No. 8, no, I don't know what dimension it is. Ugh, not AT. But yeah, I found a nether fortress in there. And yeah, I did that. So the way we're going to need to get ourselves an Enderman spawner is a blaze spawner. Wow, I am going to mess that up so much for the next little bit. Alright, so combine with a broken spawner in an anvil. But we need to first get ourselves an Enderman's, a blaze spawner. So what you do is you get yourself a soul vial with the right animal or mob, and put it with a broken spawner in your soul binder, like so, and it'll transfer them. 15, I guess it's experience points, not levels, so it's actually relatively cheap, but that's going to go ahead and do its thing. Let's go and make our, not the soul binder, the actual powered spawner while we wait. So we need electrical steel. What do we need for that? Oh no, I don't know if I've got silicon. Can I use this to get normal silicon? Let's have a look. Sag mill, doesn't look like it. How about the clay? How much clay have I got? I bet you I don't have much. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm going to have enough here to get enough silicon for this, but we'll see. Should have done a little bit of this off camera. Sorry about this, guys, if you don't enjoy the crafting, but I guess that is a part of Minecraft, so yeah, I guess you'll just have to get used to it here. We don't have much time left in the episode either, so I've got to be a little careful here in terms of timing on things. Alright, we've got to have enough silicon. Easy peasy. Now it's just waiting for this charcoal. Well, not charcoal, but just coal. Pulverized coal in general. One more piece. Alright, sweet. Let's get that going in our alloy furnace, or alloy smeltery. Alloy smelter. It's close enough. Alright, while we're waiting for that, let's craft the rest of it. So, we need 2 of these vibrant crystals. So we'll grab 2 of these. Get the nuggets out of that. Where am I looking for? God dang. I'll find it eventually, guys. Don't worry. Alright, 2 of those required. What are we missing? Probably this. Let's craft up one of these machine frames. Ah, okay. Iron bars. So glad we got the... No. Oh, you know what we also don't have? Is that zombie controller. Which we need the 2 solarium, the 2 silicon, and a zombie head. Hopefully I've got zombie heads. Ah, no. Alright, I'm going to have to go farm myself a zombie head here in a second. Otherwise, we're not going to have it. So, I'll meet you guys back here once I've got myself a zombie head. Yeah, I'll catch you in a sec. Alright, so I got the zombie head, so let's go ahead and get this thing cooking up. Don't have much time. Ooh. Silicon, what are you doing? Oh, okay. I must have had it in the wrong spots. All is good. At least it makes you put it in the right spot, I guess. Alright, so that thing is going to go ahead and chop that up. But you can see I've got the broken spawner here for the blaze, so that's good. Oh, that's right. That's the other one. Alright, don't worry. I thought I'd lost it for a second there, but not to worry. Alright, so what is the only thing we are waiting on here? We've got the we got all this. Yeah, we're just waiting for the zombie controller, which is done. So not waiting at all, really. Cool beans. Let's put that in. Powered spawner. So now we've just got to combine the spawner with this blaze spawner here in the anvil. That's not the anvil. This is the anvil. And we need 20 levels. Dang. Alright, well, let's go grab ourselves some XP berries and grind some levels. Lucky we've got 147 of them. There we go. Easy peasy. Powered spawner, blaze, 20 levels. Awesome. So let's go take this thing in. Have we got ourselves our energy cube? We do indeed. Let's go and test this out. And I dare say this will be the end of the episode. Let's go through and have a bit of a look here. So I want to turn off our Enderman spawner for now. I don't know how... upgrade with energy capacitors to increase speed and energy storage. Well, we don't have any of those just yet, but let's get inside this thing and see what it does. We're close. We're going to kill this fella real quick. There we go. I love this looting. We're going to have to upgrade it to looting 3 here in a second, which will be good. So, let's put our blaze-powered spawner on top. We don't have any energy running to it. Easily solved. Uh-oh. Why did I throw that? Well, lucky I've got my magnet on. Sweet. And always active. That's probably not ideal. And why is that not getting any power? Oh, because no power is hooked up to the network. That's alright. Alright, let's plug this hole up in the roof and give this thing a go and see if it's actually going to do anything. Where is our power? Let's hook that up. Yep. No, and I got that around the wrong way. I'll just click it with, we'll just click it with the wrench. And it sounds like we've got blazes spawning, which is good. Let's put the soul vial in for the blaze, and hopefully they get attracted down to this hole. Blaze, what are you doing? Well, they're in there. I don't know if they're attracted to the hole or not. Maybe they need an extra bit of space. Can I reach him from here? Not quite. Come here. Wow, it is using a lot of juice quickly. We might have to come up with a better power system here soon. See if we can figure this out. How has this got no energy? It is not working exactly how I anticipated, but there's blaze there, so I guess that's a good thing. Whoa, overkill. Oh, nice achievement, I guess. But blaze spawner is good. So I'll definitely... Wow. I'm not exactly hitting him. There we go, nearly got him. If this thing had just a little bit more power, it'd be ideal. But there we go. We're getting heaps of blaze rods, which will be good. We need them for our network here. But that is going to do it for this in particular episode, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. Oh, and it's still working. So it looks like it's just working as a normal spawner. But, uh-oh. We've excited him. So if you've enjoyed this episode, guys, and learned something new about Ender I hope you have. Make sure you leave a like down below and give us a comment. Let us know what your favourite part of the episode was. If you're new to the channel, make sure you click the subscribe button, and I will catch you all next time. Have a good day, guys. I'll see you then.